Welcome back to the Miners and Crafters realm. I'm starting this episode in a hole next to the sheep farm. I have a good reason for this, I promise. So this is where I left off the last time I was on, which was right after the end of the last episode. Now, I haven't been on in a while because, to be fair, for a couple of weeks I was trying to finish up school. However, after that, Grizzly forgot to pay for Realms, and since he owns it, that shut it down for a while, which is why there was a hide and seek episode that was posted. But yeah, I just logged out here last, and that's kind of how it's been. So great, it's night. This will be really funny if I die, because I haven't died in a really long time. I just gotta make sure there's not a creeper that's gonna sneak up on me or anything. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys though. Let's just see. Oh, that's good. Take that. And then I'm gonna go sleep. Now, I know the last time I had a jump between episodes, a lot had changed. However, because the realm was down, and because nobody was playing because of the end of school, yeah, nothing has changed. It's exactly the same as when I logged out. Which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, there's a donkey in my crops. Everything's a mess. I gotta fix it all. Yeah, I'm gonna fix a whole bunch of stuff and then head back over to my base. I made it back to my base, and I was trying to gather some stuff for what we're gonna do today, which you probably already know based off of the thumbnail of the video, but I'm actually gonna head in this direction because there's actually a pale garden over here somewhere, so I'm gonna try to get there before it turns light so I can maybe get some resin as well. But yeah, I'll cut back if I find my way there eventually. You know, this one kind of looks exactly like the one from way back in episode 2. I'm wondering if, like, I know they have to spawn in dark oak forests, but I wonder if they also spawn near jungles frequently. That would be interesting to know. Now I just have to climb my way up here. Because I need some of the moss. I did find a couple of wolves along the way. And since I had to take out a lot of skeletons, I got some bones. I'm just gonna see how much wood I can grab right now. I might have to throw out some moss, but that's okay. I am more than willing to sacrifice normal moss. I have an entire farm for it after all. I'm just gonna try to get as much pale wood as I can while I'm here. And then I'm gonna camp out and hopefully get a creaking to spawn. Because I might have to pick up a creaking heart for resin so that I don't have to make this crazy journey again. see. And it's starting to get dark too. Perfect. I don't really want to have to go further in, but it might be a necessity. Oh, there's one. Cool. I mean, I got 53 resin from that, and I got the creaking heart, so I think that should be everything I need. I'm going to start heading back now. I'll throw some pale moss in the farm for a bit. But, yeah, this is... Oh, how am I supposed to get down with the dogs? I guess I need to find a way down safely first. Alright, made it back. It was pretty much just a straight shot this way. Yeah, I'm gonna put the resin away. I might make a farm for that some other time. But it's just nice to be able to make a farm for it whenever I need to. Alright, so I'm going to farm a little bit of pale moss, and then the next step is going to be actually finishing the circle all the way around with all this lime wool that I have, just to get the outline of that first island up there. Alright, I'm back up here. I have this chest where I just put some of the moss stuff for now. I gotta get more materials for actually building the surface of this thing. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna finish the outline of the top part. And I've kind of changed my plan a little bit for this island. So this outline that I spent so long working on probably is not gonna stay. But I'll explain that as soon as I'm finished doing this outline. I didn't show any of it because I think it was pretty boring last time, but I finished all the way around with the outline. I did end up cutting back part of this just because I was a little short on some wool. Plus I think that's going to change at some point anyways, so for now I think this should work pretty well. The next step that I'm going to do is I need to go get a shovel finally, because I'm going to do a layer of just dirt all the way around this, and then I'm going to put some like detailed terraforming on top of it, but just starting with a layer of dirt, and that's probably all the time I'm going to have for today. So I need to go work on getting a shovel and then gathering some dirt. I think I'm going to get it from that island and this island and stuff like that. Just anything that is within viewing range of this area. I think there might be a landmass that can be seen. Yeah, just barely. You can see it over there, so I'll have to cut that back at some point, but yeah, I'm gonna go get this stupid shovel finally. I've spent the entire day, basically, just trying to get one villager up to the point where he will trade me a diamond shovel. I picked this village because it's kind of close to my new base, and I got all the materials together, and I built an automatic bamboo farm, and there's a sorting system down here and everything. I AFK'd at it for like 3 hours, and I barely got anything. This thing is extremely slow. So I've just been chopping trees while doing this. And then I also got a stonemason to trade some stone to. And when I say some, I mean a lot. I have carved out all of this just to trade it away to the villagers. So this episode's probably going to come out a little late since it's technically supposed to go out in 30 minutes. I'm almost there. As you can see, I just need to level them up one more time. So hopefully I can do that soon, and then I can start gathering the dirt that I got the shovel for. You know, at this point I'm starting to think it might have been faster to just get the dirt with stone shovels. But I needed a diamond one anyway, so at least it's useful in some way. Okay, finally got the shovel. I must have picked this one up from a zombie at some point, so I guess I'll use that up quick, but hopefully this will be good enough. I'm just gonna start digging away at a whole bunch of dirt now. I think I'll put this into a time lapse since I didn't time lapse the circle from earlier. And I know that because I was editing while waiting for this stupid farm door. Anyways, cue the time lapse. Alright, I'm here with an inventory full of dirt, and if it doesn't fill this up, which it definitely won't, I'm going to be really sad. But I'm going to see how much I can get done today, because I got to get this video edited and out soon. So, yeah, I'm just going to start the time lapse. I think I'm gonna have to end it here. I don't know what I've gotten myself into with this build. This is an inventory worth of dirt. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess I'll catch you in the next one with many, many more inventories of dirt.